Now, the Tennessee Valley certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
No rain expected for much of the Tennessee Valley today. We're probably just going to continue to sit under a mostly cloudy sky, but that's going to change heading into at least the later part of the afternoon. So we'll keep mostly clouds in the forecast through much of the morning, definitely. But notice once we get into about the lunchtime hours, we're going to start to see those clouds taper off. Might see a few peaks of sunshine. Now, I do think we will remain mostly cloudy for much of our Sunday, but it does look like a good bit of sunshine could be peek through, getting closer to that sunset time. So we're not expected to see a whole lot of sunshine tomorrow. Now, you might have noticed a few isolated showers popping up. That could be the case heading into the afternoon tomorrow, but I'm thinking majority of us going to be staying dry as that frontal boundary continues to sit to our north and west, keeping all of the rain and storm activity out of the Tennessee Valley. So once again, it's going to be another warm afternoon. We'll see the mid-80s across the area, mostly cloudy sky like I mentioned earlier, and temperatures are going to be warm all across the board. We've got a mix of the low 80s, the mid-80s, and even the upper 80s in some locations, especially our more southern areas of the Tennessee Valley like Coleman. Expected to see right around 86 degrees. Moulton 86, Russellville 84, Florence expected to see the mid-80s. Mid-80s expected here in Huntsville. Arab and Albertville expected to see right around 84, and Fort Payne looks to see 83 degrees heading into the afternoon. Now notice high temperatures for the rest of this work week. They're going to remain very above average. Our average high for this time of the year is right around 71 degrees, so we are running about 15 degrees warmer than where we should be for this time of the year. We'll keep 85 as the high temperature for today, tomorrow, and into at least the first half of the weekend. That frontal boundary is eventually going to move through, and it is going to drop those temperatures a little bit heading into Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday and even into Wednesday, it's going to be feeling like almost like fall here in the Tennessee Valley, as high temperatures on Tuesday only expected to warm into the upper 50s. And it looks like the cooler pattern will continue across the area, as the Climate Prediction Center does have the entire state of Alabama pretty much in the below average category heading into about April 8th through April the 12th. So it does look like we could see some cooler mornings move through as well as the cooler afternoons. But mornings for the rest of this week and into the weekend are still going to be running pretty mild. We'll be seeing the 60s, but notice Monday into Tuesday, mid-40s waking up on Monday, low 40s waking up on Tuesday morning, and beyond Tuesday, it looks like we'll be waking up to the 30s on Wednesday morning. Now, our average our average last freeze usually occurs around April the 1st, so we may be dealing with our last freeze of the spring season heading into the next couple of days. But notice the latest freeze that we have seen here in Huntsville occurred right around May the 7th. So we are about where we need to be for this time of the year if we're talking about our spring freeze dates, because like I said, it's April the 1st. That's our average last freeze, and April the 3rd is today, and it's not, quite behind that. Now notice rain chances about a 10% heading into Thursday and Friday. That's just due to that frontal boundary continuing to linger off to our north and west. It could bring an isolated shower or potentially thunderstorm throughout the Tennessee Valley, especially on the northwestern side. So Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin counties probably going to have a little bit better of a chance at seeing some rain than the rest of us here across the area. Now, rain chances will start to increase late Saturday night into much of the day on Sunday. We're going to be tracking another round of rain and potentially a few thunderstorms. Now, much of the day on Saturday expected to stay dry, but once we start to get into the later half of the afternoon, especially into Saturday night, that's when that frontal boundary is going to drop into the Tennessee Valley, and it's going to bring the rain and storms with it. Notice this is early Sunday morning. Could be some good indication of some heavy rainfall. We're also going to have to watch for the potential for some gusty winds. Some of these storms could be on the stronger to severe side, but we're still a good ways out to just really know exactly the threats that we're going to be dealing with. But usually for this time of the year, once we have a system that moves through like this, damaging wind gusts and hail are usually the primary concerns with these types of systems. So it looks like we could be dealing with another round of damaging wind gusts and the potential to see a little bit of hail. Now notice heading into Sunday afternoon, still got a little bit of lingering rainfall back behind that frontal boundary, but we'll start to dry out heading into Sunday night. We'll continue to keep the cloud cover though. Now once all of this is said and done, after that frontal boundary has moved through, brought the rain through the Tennessee Valley, potentially seeing 1 to 2 inches of accumulation, in some locations 2 to 4, even in some areas, especially southern middle Tennessee like Pulaski, Fayetteville, potentially seeing 2 to 4 inches of accumulation. Now this is through Sunday, so that does include late Saturday night into early Sunday morning and throughout the rest of the day on Sunday. So your 7-day forecast will be pretty breezy at times, potentially seeing gusty winds of around 25 miles per hour for today. We'll keep breezy conditions in the forecast for Friday, as well as mostly clouds. Now notice heading into the weekend, that 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Looks like it's going to be coming late Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, going to carry over into Sunday. Sunday is going to be the rainiest day throughout the 7-day forecast. So if you do have any type of outdoor plans, Sunday not going to be the best day to do it. We're also going to be watching for the potential for a few stronger thunderstorms as this system moves through. But looking ahead into next week, notice potentially seeing 30s waking up Wednesday morning. 36 is our forecasted low temperature. Heading into Tuesday, though, we're seeing plenty of sunshine, and it looks like high temperatures on Tuesday only expected to reach the upper 50s. So we'll be dealing with 80s for the rest of this work week and into the weekend, and then it looks like we've got a little bit of a drop in temperatures headed our way next week.